So a bit of a treat today, brand new iPad Pro 2018. I'm going to be editing this on the iPad as well, so we'll see how it turns out. Anyway, enjoy.
So what's happening YouTube? Today I've finally taken delivery of my new iPad Pro, and I wanted to do a bit of an unboxing for you. First unboxing video that I've done, serious unboxing video that I've done. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. So yeah, the new 2018 iPad Pro. I've gone for the 11-inch Wi-Fi plus cellular, 64 gig. That might come and bite me in the ass a little bit later on in the future, but we'll soon find out. The reason I've gone for cellular as well, previous iPads I've had had a dongle, so I've only gone for the Wi-Fi only, and it's a pain. You don't want to faff around when you're in an airport or something, try and sort your dongle out or tether your phone. I just want a device that's always on, that I can pull out my bag and it's good to go. So yeah, let's start with the unboxing. So a bit new for Apple this time round. First time I've seen this is a little pull tab instead of the normal plastic you have to cut through. The pull tag just comes off. That's useful. In that case, let's go for the trusted unboxing knife. Let's see what we get in the box. The concentration face. Very particular when I unbox stuff, especially tech, because I like to keep it all for when and if I resell it. Right, so let's see what we got here. Wow, so the first thing you notice is how thin this device is. It's incredibly thin. It's thinner than well, it's thinner than any iPad, but you can really feel how light it is, and quite well balanced as well. That's pretty impressive. Let's get the rest of the packaging off and get some grubby fingerprints on it. So I've gone for the space grey. I like the space grey look as opposed to any of the other colours, and I don't see a reason why you'd go for anything else. So let's see if it's got any juice in it. So there you go. Probably be more noticeable once the screen's actually on, but how slim the bezel is that goes around the device. So while that boots up, let's see what else is in the box. Normal Apple goodies. Instruction manual, no one reads that anyway. A plug that's similar to the Apple Watch plug, actually, in the sense that it folds away. It's quite convenient when you travel. Of course, this time around it's not Lightning, it's USB-C, so you get an included USB-C cable, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, once it's on, you can appreciate how small the bezel is once it comes into focus, and it just seems like an incredibly well-made device. So I'm quite looking forward to getting a chance to have a mess around with it. One thing that you notice as well is the notch on the camera. It does protrude quite a bit off of the iPad, but I wonder how that works when you've got it on a flat surface. Okay, it doesn't make it wobble around as much as I thought it was going to. I'm hoping that that's not a scratch, which is not, thank God. Right. So yeah, I mean, I've still got to set this up, and one thing that's big this time round is the Face ID to unlock. You don't have to orientate it a certain way; it will flip round with you, which is pretty handy. The benchmarks on these things, and I might do a video on that a bit later on, are absolutely astronomical. I've seen these in comparisons to some i7 machines that are spec pretty high, and yeah, the A12X Bionic chip in it fares really well. It makes you think that Apple may be at some point in the future be putting those chips back into their products. I've got a few Apple devices myself, and I was thankful when they went across to the Intel chips, but now with the benchmarking that's been done by people on this device, it makes you wonder what they're going to do in the future. So rather than go through the setup process, I'm going to do that a little bit later on. I have got a few other accessories with it, and this is the thing with the iPad is by the time you buy the Pro and you buy a couple of accessories, it amounts to the price of a laptop. It amounts to the price of a MacBook Pro. So yeah, it's one of those things you got to sit down and think if you're really going to use. So the other goodies that I got were, I want to try to do some editing on this. And to be fair, I might even try and edit this video. So what I've got is a USB-C to SD card reader, because I want to see if I can import my media straight to the iPad and just edit it on there. I think that's like 40 or 50 quid, so yeah, all of it sort of adds up. One that's not known to be cheap, but you see it in all the ads, so you sort of have to get one, is the Apple Pencil. One thing that put me off the iPad Pro last year and the year before, actually, so 2016 and 2017, is the fact that to charge the Apple Pencil, you had to plug it in the bottom. So there's no other way to put it. You end up walking around looking like a complete knob with a pencil stuck out of your iPad. So this time round, it's magnetic and it clips to the top. It's quite a nice presentation box. It clips to the top of the iPad. So let's just see how that works. So it actually feels like a pencil as well. So it'd be interesting to do some drawing with that and see how that goes. What's your iPad telling me? If you have an iPhone or iPad run at iOS 11 or later, bring nearby to sign in automatically. That's handy. But I don't have my iPhone to hand. Oh, that's quite nice. It's quite satisfying, isn't it? And it charges the pencil. How about that? So yeah, pencil, SD card reader, iPad that yeah is crazy level thin. I mean, the pencil's thicker than the actual iPad itself. So, and then last but not least, and I don't know how much you're going to end up actually using this, I got the iPad Pro Smart Keyboard Folio case. So again, I think these aren't cheap, but what I want to try and do is start using the iPad for more of my personal day-to-day stuff. I mean, you know, let's not front. I'm an IT consultant. I need a machine that I can use. I can't work off an iPad as my only device. I know people have tried, and some people are able to do it, but it's not something I'm going to be able to do. But I want to try and work from it as much as I can, especially when I'm at home doing my own thing, because the last thing I want to do is be turning on a PC and logging in, or laptop, whatever, because I do that all day. It's the last thing I want to do when I get home. So if I can get this open, let's see what this is like. It seems like it's got padding inside it, sort of taking it out and start moving around. So I've just gone for the normal grey case. Some might say boring, I say practical. So yeah, it's the Folio case, and just as what you'd expect really, but I think in the promo video they're saying 102 magnets to make it fit into the case quite nicely. Oh, and it does. That's pretty cool. And then you can somehow lean it forward. There you go. Okay, that's quite a nice fit. That. So yeah, really, it's just an unboxing video, guys, just to show you what my first impressions of the new iPad is. So far, it looks like a pretty sweet bit of kit. So I'm going to crack on. I'm going to get this set up now, and yeah, let's see how I get on with using this as one of my main devices. All right, take it easy.